Welcome to The Source, where we combine the headlines with in-depth conversations with the newsmakers themselves. Sitting in for Pinky Webb, I'm Ria Tanwat Cotillo. Today on the program, millions of Filipinos flock to cemeteries on All Saints' Day. And police personnel are on full alert to ensure their safety. National Capital Region Police Office spokesperson Eunice Salas joins us in the program. And later, crisis in Gaza. Israel warns of a long war with Hamas as it launches a deadly airstrike in a refugee camp. Foreign Affairs Under Secretary Eduardo De Vega tells us more about all of this later. Millions of Filipinos are expected to flock to cemeteries this All Saints' Day to honor their dead. The Philippine National Police says over 27,000 police personnel are deployed nationwide and thousands of assistance desks are set up in cemeteries to ensure the public safety. In Metro Manila, people visiting their departed loved ones arrived early at the Manila North and South cemeteries. Let's go straight to the source of this story, NCRPO spokesperson, Police Lieutenant Colonel Eunice Salas. Ma'am, good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Ma'am Pia.
All right, ma'am, maybe we can start off with you telling us about the preparations of the Metro Manila Police this Undas. Is there an updated number of personnel deployed on the ground?
Yes, ma'am. For the NCRPO, under the leadership of our Regional Director, Brigadier General Jose Melencio Sinartates Jr., we have deployed more than 11,000 personnel throughout the 74 identified cemeteries and 53 columbariums in the metro.
All right, so 11,000 for the National Capital Region. Ma'am, are there any specific areas of concentration for the police, aside from obviously the areas near the cemeterium, the cemeteries and columbariums?
Yeah, every cemetery and columbarium will be manned by our personnel, especially the biggest cemeteries that we have identified here in the metro. We expect more visitors today because for the past 3 days, there were lesser visitors according to the cemetery directors and administrators of the 5 largest cemeteries here in the metro.
Do we expect that number to increase today?
Yeah, we expect that the numbers will increase today since the yesterday was the culmination of the BSKE 2023. All candidates were already proclaimed, and we expect that those who were involved in the elections will now be visiting their departed ones.
All right. Now, are there any specific cities within the NCR that require more attention from the PNP during this time?
Yeah, those, especially in Manila, where La Loma Cemetery, Chinese Cemetery, and the Manila North is located, we have deployed additional personnel to ensure the safety and security of all cemetery goers there.
Why those specific areas, ma'am?
Yes, because those cemeteries are the largest cemeteries, and yearly, according to the Manila North Cemetery Director, they expect more than 1 million cemetery goers there regularly.
All right. Now, of course, you know, this is an event that takes place every year. Through your experience, but what are the most common crimes that are committed during this season?
Yes, the most common crimes are those petty crimes like theft, physical injuries. But because of the new route set by the cemeteries, we expect that this will be prevented. They have enforced limited number of hours to visit the departed ones. I believe in Manila North, the visitation is only from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. So unlike before, na 24 hours, they are allowing all cemetery goers to visit. And because the limited number of hours and the prohibition of like alcohol beverages, we believe that this will be preemptive in the occurrence of other crimes.
Right, so hopefully lesser incidents of untoward incidents. Ma'am, for now, what is the alert level for Metro Manila?
Yes, since the start of the BSKE, the NCRPO has been on full alert status, and we have deployed the maximum number of personnel throughout the metro to include the transportation hubs where we expect the influx of passengers returning from the provinces.
Okay, so hanggang kailan po yan, yung full alert level with all hands on deck?
Yes, here in the NCRPO, we will continuously enforce the full alert status until November 3.
Until November 3. Okay, couple more days to go. At this point, ma'am, are you monitoring any kinds of threats?
We haven't monitored any threats from the local terrorist group or communist terrorist groups and other criminal gangs. But the NCRPO will not be complacent, and we will remain on full alert to preempt any untoward incidents.
Right. And lastly po, before I let you go, do you have any tips for those who will be leaving their homes today to visit the cemeteries?
Yeah, before leaving their homes, for those who will be going and visiting their loved ones, ensure the safety and security of your houses, and of course, as much as possible, huwag pong iwanan na walang tao yung ating mga bahay. And of course, always observe personal security. And we assure that the NCRPO police force will implement intensified programs to secure your areas. And for any emergencies, you may report to the nearest police station. And our numbers are available on our Facebook page and Twitter accounts.
All right, some very important reminders there, ma'am. Maraming salamat. Thank you for joining us this morning. That was NCRPO spokesperson Lieutenant Colonel Eunice Salas. When we return, Israel warns of a long war with militant group Hamas as it launches a deadly airstrike on a refugee camp. We'll speak with Foreign Affairs Undersecretary Eduardo de Vega about the status of Filipinos in crisis-stricken Gaza.